Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. Monday, November 17, 2025. With you as always, I'm War and Peace. We are All-Star Pro Wrestling. And this is Monday Night Havoc. Season 3, Episode 35 of the Europa Tour. We are live. We are underway. The Go Home Edition. Before Vendetta, a scramble to place on the card before headed home, before one night of cold revenge. Kicking things off, the Titan Slayer himself.
Making his way to the ring from Manhattan, New York, weighing in at 228 pounds, the Superstar Tag Team Man,
the King of Drip, the former Fight Night champion, 2 times over, Jack Bloody Demon. This man has been through war since his arrival here in All-Star Pro Wrestling. A one-man war against the Titans. From rejected to respected. Jackie D. Ready to throw some hands. Live. Here on that world brand. And the former Fight Night champion. Perhaps looking at the big match of his career. Set to go head-to-head, one-on-one, with the perennial top 5 competitor. With an impressive showing last night in the Continental Crown Tournament, Damian Briggs competing twice in 2 grueling matches. Coming up short, but still showing up here tonight to put that work in. No days off. No time to sit back. Damian Briggs, the elite beast.
and his opponent, representing B&B from Long Island, New York, weighing in at 240 pounds, Damian the Beast Briggs.
A perennial in the main event scene. A consistent top 5 competitor in this league. Representing Monday nights to the fullest. Multi-time champion. Damian Briggs trying to reset, trying to recalibrate. Kick things off tonight. Jack Demon, Damian Briggs, one fall to a finish. And this, is Monday Night Havoc where Chaos crowns kings. After 3 weeks in Europe, putting that at work, it all comes to a head this coming Saturday at Vendetta in London. Briggs up to the 2nd floor. Dialed in. Big tornado DDT. Now trying to pick Jack Demon apart piece by piece, trying to find a weakness. If not, he's going to create one. Demon out of the way. trying to follow through with the knee strike, and Briggs once again seizing the initiative. But in this section, another drop down DDT. This one, bloody and demon. And the casket drop to wash it down. Shoots the half. Into the cover, nonchalant pin for the win. Only good for the count of one. Briggs trying to follow through, kicked off. Jack Demon trying to get in this match, trying to find that groove, but undershooting the distance. And a nice leg lace takedown. Working the combination, big two-piece, dropping Briggs into the cover. No doubt testing the water of bloody Jack Demon. New for the count of two. Got his opponent's shoulder in the crucifix position, dropped down with that big bomb. Once again into the cover. Jackie D for the win here, looking for the upset. Only good for the count of two. And just as quickly as that rally started, snuffed out once again, Damian Briggs shoots the half into the cover for the win. And refusal to hook the leg. I don't think Briggs necessarily trying to end this match. Oh, nice standing switch. Jack Demon cannot follow through though. And the elbow right to the face. And then muffed Briggs. Trying to force the tap with Jack Demon. With the counter. And a big flipping cutter. Both men laid out. But after being the brunt of that exchange, Briggs up to his feet first. Booted the midsection. Got his opponent stuffed. Hoisted up on the shoulder, paying homage to tag team partner. Jindrak with the Yakuza cutter from the shoulder for the win. And just like that. Briggs, no doubt, taking out that aggression from the Continental Crown, manifesting that tonight. Once again, becoming the nightmare right before our eyes. Ate that man's lunch. Jack Demon, a Fight Night All-Star. No, I mean, he ain't even on the main roster yet. So I mean, he might have been in some deep water. No doubt a great showing, though, for the upstart. The Briggs coming in, doing what he do. Shaking off that rally attempt, shaking off that offense in the Elite Beast. With that big shoulder Yakuza cutter. Enough to send Jackie D packing back to Fight Night. Briggs making short work of the competition. Looking highly motivated. A man on a mission. From one elite to another, a rematch. Damn near a year in the making, we all know about Jackie Harper playing spoiler to the nearly undefeated season 2 of Amaya Bryant. Now here we are, season 3. Time to get back with the get back. Harper, Bryant, one-on-one. Let's do it. The Violator, Jackie Harper, formerly of the Defused Hit Squad. The one spoiler, the one blemish in the dominant run of Amaya Bryant in season 2. Now here we are, nearly 8 months later, a rematch in the making. Harper reappearing, re-signing, returning in the Gust of Glory Battle Royal last month. No doubt a threat, a game changer, a shock to the system. Harper looking to violate Amaya Bryant here again tonight on HAVOK.
And her opponent, representing the Faces of Fear, from Los Angeles, California, one half of the All-Star Pro Wrestling Women's Tag Team Champions, Amaya the Blueprint Bryant.
The resume, incredible. The acumen, undeniable. Amaya, Grand Slam, the Blueprint Bryant, live here on Monday Night HAVOK. Done everything there is to do. Former Fight Night champ, World to Wave, Queenmaker Challenge, Classic champion, Tag Team champion, 2 times over, and the reigning Women's Champion of the world. I could go on and on, but we ain't gonna time for that. We got Harper, we got Bryant, we got one-on-one action. We are underway. Bryant now, no doubt in the savoring this moment. After that undefeated streak of sheer dominance from the moment she arrived here in All-Star Pro to the one go-home edition before the Classic last year. It looked like Bryant was going to end the year with a flawless record with the Violator, living up to that moniker, violating Harper or violating Bryant on that fateful night, and then not re-signing back on the onset of season 3. No doubt Amaya Bryant has pondered what if. No doubt Amaya Bryant has lost sleep over that one loss. Ever since Harper returned nearly a month ago, no doubt Amaya Bryant been waiting to get her hand on the Violator. Enough backstory and lore. We got a match going on now. Backhand dropping Bryant in place for the win. Harper with a close 2 count slapped a taste out her mouth. Move to the midsection, working a combination. Amaya Bryant fired up here tonight. The Blueprint. Countered by a long-time rival, hard right hand. Reverse back elbow right in the eye. And the patented scissors kick. Bryant collapsing Harper in place for the win. Only give the count of 2. And the crowd showing some appreciation. Women's wrestling chants echoing throughout the arena. Little miscue there. Harper going to come out on top of the exchange. Ooh, but a well-timed counter by the Grand Slam champ, Bryant. With the rolling cutter. And pardon me earlier, editors know I said women's champ. I mean women's tag champ. One half of the Faces of Fear. The sisters Bryant, they've been doing their thing too. They're some all-stars, man. Into the cover with the hook of the outside leg for the win. Only good for the count of 2. Go to the midsection. Sidestep by Harper, but cannot avoid the intensity, the determination of the blueprint. Dropped head first. Onto the floor, reverse quick kick to the head. Bryant with the reversal, walking down her opponent. Going all the way upstairs, ready to take that leap of faith. Bryant dialed in. Talking trash, goading her opponent to standing up and putting her down. Put the front drop kick from 15 feet in the air. Reverse quick kick to the head. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh shit, nailed it the second time. Harper looking for that back fist. Missed the first one, connecting clean with the second, but Bryant quickly turning the tables, regaining the initiative. Blueprint back inside the ring. Harper back inside the ring. Harper with the big slam. Trying to string together some offense. But Bryant now with the elite face muff. A short elbow. Forearm smash right across the jaw. Cannot connect with the springboard and the violator. Trying to mount the comeback. Couple of elbows to the midsection, creating some space to work. Harper with the Irish whip into the ropes. Big back body drop. Go to the midsection. Stuffed. Up on the shoulders, Harper. Opting for the alley-oop, dropping the Grand Slam champ face first into the canvas. Going upstairs now, making that climb. Harper, ready to prove it wasn't a fluke, and lightning strike twice. But the note, the walkaway, Bryant of the springboard, the frog splash connecting clean. Into the cover. Nonchalant pin for the win, only good for the count of two. Little exchange there, and Harper once again with that nasty back fist for the win. Jackie Harper trying to do it again, only good for two. Oh shit, Bryant firing back. With the scissors kick, this bloodthirsty crowd said they want to see it one more time, but they won't have to because this match is all over and Harper is pissed. Oh shit. The Violator real mad. I don't think we're done here yet. Instant classic, the ladies tearing down the house. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Ladies, always bringing that heat. You know that animosity was there. Bryant getting the win back, tying it up 1-for-1. But I don't know if they're done yet, though. I don't know. We'll have to see what's up. Little preview to the Tag Team Championship match. We got one-on-one action, though. We got Ace Thompson. We got Carter Goldman. Winner picks the stipulation of said Tag Team Championship match. Let's get into it. Yo, welcome to the show, bro. Thanks for tapping in. Tag team royalty colliding in this match.
The following is scheduled for one fall accompanied by Sam Ralston, representing the Alpha Academy from Fairbanks, Alaska, weighing in at 240 pounds, Ace Thompson.
The original bad boy, the Ace of Anarchy, the three-time World Tag Team Champion, looking to make it number 4. Going one-on-one tonight, but with his partner at his side. And the stipulation for that title match on the line here tonight, Sam Ralston, the Flatliner, the Ace of Anarchy, Ace Thompson, Bad Boys Inc. of the Turtle Academy. The prototype of tag teams.
Accompanied by Chase Goldman, representing the Powerhouse from Superior, Wisconsin, weighing in at 275 pounds, one half of the All-Star Pro Wrestling World Tag Team Champions, Carter Goldman.
On the scene, the 5-time tag team champions here in All-Star Pro. 3 reigns with the Classic Gold. On their 2nd reign with the World Tag Team Championships, those double eagle titles. Carter Goldman now, representing the Powerhouse, representing the Goldman brothers in his one-on-one match. Ace Thompson, Carter Goldman. One fall to the finish. We underway. Both men, tag team specialists. No doubt about it. Both men, though, this season, in particular, have been trying their hand, and I might add, quite successfully, as singles wrestling as well. This one is about to be a banger. Slingshotting himself into that big roundhouse kick. Thompson taking to the skies, nobody home on the moonsault, and Carter Goldman cleaning up with a sliding clothesline. Boot to the midsection. Thompson trying to tie Goldman, but the Powerhouse forcing him off, following through with the shoulder tackle. When it comes to tag team wrestling here in All-Star Pro, you talk about 2 tag teams that have been prolific in both divisions. You talk about, especially here on HAVOK. Both these guys at 2 reigns apiece with those double eagle straps. But the big trade just a few weeks ago with the Goldmans arriving on Monday Night HAVOK, putting a shock to the system. Quickly recapture the World Tag Team Championships. Reverse quick kick to the head. Drop down elbow. Thompson. Nobody home on the moonsault. And Goldman once again going to take charge. Working that H-lock. Irish whip into the ropes. Carter Goldman with the advantage. Drops down underneath. And a pop-up uppercut into the cover. Only good for Carter 1, the Ace of Anarchy. Quickly able to kick out, but still in a vulnerable state. Maybe now turning the table with a nice reversal, but the head movement, Goldman, the short arm clothesline, clobbering Ace Thompson. Missing with the big splash. Thompson gonna make him pay, isolating that arm, doing some damage, talking some trash. The original bad boy got Goldman right where he wants him, but Goldman with a well-timed counter. Ooh, Chase on the case out there. Wanted some interference. Set up some traps. Distracting the ref. Carter. Oh shit, in the trap. Paying off dividends. Carter Goldman with the reversal for the win only. Good for the count of 2. The prototype of tag teams. That's what I tell you, man. These Goldman brothers synergize. There's a reason why they are a record holder. Tag team champions here in All-Star Pro. Across both sides of the aisle. Taking them for the ride. Big Carter. Doubling down. And the Minnesota native dropping Thompson with a big Oklahoma slam. Walking the tightrope. With the crossover. Dropping the elbow. And now Sam Ralston, the flatliner, doing his due diligence. Running some interference, allowing valuable time for Thompson to recover, but not enough time. Maybe it wasn't enough. Shit, I don't know. Thompson on the shoulders. Welcome to the show. Thanks for tapping in, bro. Hung out the draw on the top rope. Oh, Chase out there trying to do some damage. Dumped on his head with the sidewinder suplex. Carter Goldman feeling the effects. Chase on the case. Running some interference. And the big German suplex dumping Ace Thompson right on the dome. Goldman talking some trash. Goldman slingshotting himself with the forearm smash. Now going upstairs, trying to put the exclamation point on it. Counter, forearm smash. Thompson with the roundhouse. For the win, the Ace of Anarchy, only good for the count of 2. Big moonsault splash, and Thompson now. Damn, Chase. Distract that man from all the way across the ring. And the big throwback. Planet, face first. Thompson. In a bad way right now. Carter knows they're going to capitalize. Big backbreaker, going to double down with it. The fish drop. The fish drop. Triple tap. Goldman ready to close in. Winner of this match gets a pick the stipulation for the World Tag Team title match. And transition in midair from suplex to cutter for the win. Carter only good for the count of 2. Let's go. Man, I just knew that was the finish. And Thompson out there showing some heart. Irish whip. Over the ropes. And a well-timed counter. This man is still in the fight. Dump head first. Sweet transition on that German suplex. Chase Goldman once again trying to run some interference, but to no avail. Thompson, determined here, highly motivated. Big time brain buster, fisherman style, for the win. Thompson, only good for 2. Continuing to apply that pressure, continuing to push that pace. The original bad boy, sidestep, nice counter, boot to the midsection. Fisherman brain buster once again, this time no, not Archie for the pin. He said he's about to do some more damage. He said he ain't done yet, y'all. Going upstairs. Thompson. With the arm drag? Okay, I'll see you. I'll see you. Into the cover. For the win, Ace Thompson. And another near fall. You know, I really got to question that decision to do an arm drag. After everything you had at your disposal after that, you could have closed out. Probably with that brain buster. I bet that would have done him. I'm not trying to be an armchair quarterback. Completely unbiased. He just stays on what I'm seizing. One up top, dropping the elbow. Thompson. And another roundhouse right behind the ear, landing flush. And a veteran move. Dragging Carter to the center before applying the cover for the win. And the Bad Boys pick the stipulation of the World Tag Team title match. A hard-hitting match, no doubt. A preview of what's to come this Saturday at Vendetta. 2 top-tier tag teams with a combined 9 title runs betwixt the 2 of them. This shit is about to go down. 9.5. Thompson got 5. So. Nonetheless, though, tag team specialists tearing it down in singles tonight. And Thompson showing up and showing out tonight, withstanding the onslaught.
Here is your winner.
Able to pick up the dub. Thompson and Ralston set to collide this Saturday in London versus the Carter brothers. This time, tag team style. With the titles on the line, stay on the line for updates for that stipulation. Let's keep it moving, y'all. Now we all know the drama that's been going down, the issues that have been going down between the hardcore champion, Jay Monster, and the underground champion, Jackson Cole. They're going to meet this Saturday at Vendetta, title for title. But tonight, Jay Monster about to have a one-on-one meeting with the wise man behind Jackson Cole, Jackson Silver. Let's do it up. Silver, in fact, making his in-ring debut tonight. Been at the forefront of the recent success of the Heartbreaker. But tonight, on a scouting mission, tonight, on maybe a weakening mission, about to go head to head with this man, just 5 days out from that classic title fight, from that hardcore underground, whatever kind of fight they're gonna have, it goes down. The head of the household in the building.
Making his way to the ring, representing the Powerhouse from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 275 pounds, the ALLSTAR Pro Wrestling Hardcore Champion, the Monster John.
The highly decorated veteran here in ALLSTAR Pro Wrestling. One of the pioneers of Season 1, J Monster. Multiple championships, leading many others to multiple title runs as well. The Man of Fire, the head of the household, representing the House of Fury. The two-time reigning, undisputed ALLSTAR Pro Wrestling Hardcore Champion. And I assume the #1 contender for the Underground title as well. It's going to be one violent clash at Vendetta.
And his opponent from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 221 pounds, Jackson the Prototype Silva.
A man that has been instrumental in the recent success of the Heartbreaker, the Underground Champion, Jackson Cole, being that guiding force, that mentor, a second set of eyes. Jackson Silver now, after weeks of anticipation, no more waiting, making his official in-ring debut here tonight versus the reigning Hardcore Champion. J Monster, Jackson Silver. One fall to the finishing week. Underway. J Monster, a veteran of Season 1. We know what this man brings to the table. Violence, no nonsense. Very straightforward approach when it comes to professional wrestling. But the wild card here, though, Silver, about to get ALLSTAR Pro Wrestling acquainted with his style. But not if the head of the household has anything to say about it. Sharp kick to the kidneys, and J Monster looking to dominate early here in this match tonight. No doubt trying to send a message to reigning Underground Champion Jackson Cole, who I'm surprised did not accompany Silver out the ringside here tonight. We all know about Cole, or Silver's rather, managing acumen. Being that driving force behind all of Cole's success lately. I'm telling you, this man has really kept that guy in line. Trying to show what he brings to the table, but J Monster trying to shut him down. Oh shit, at every turn. And doing a great job of stifling and trying to ruin the debut of the incoming All-Star. Reverse back elbow. Silver going for it again, and once again cut off at the pass. The experience of Jay Monster shining through with the springboard frog splash. Working the ground and pound, the hardcore champion drawing blood with that last shot. Now with the fish traps, trying to exacerbate the already open wound. Jay Monster smelling blood in the water, quite literally showing no mercy here. Rolling stunner and Jackson Cole. Silver, where is Cole? Silver getting a hard indoctrination, a hard welcome here to All-Star Pro. Trying to rally now, though. And once again, the rally cut off. But this time, countering the counter with the counter of his own. Starting to find that groove. Cole into the Silver. Damn it. Why do I keep saying that? Hey, man, they got the same first name. That ain't on me. Jay Monster quickly regaining the advantage here, going upstairs. The Man of Fire with another frog splash. Into the cover. For the win, Jay Monster only gives the count of 2. And Fury Helm, extremely motivated. In the past 2 weeks, this man has come out here and put that work in. The roll up, Silver still in it to win it. Tossed down the ringside, Jay Monster stepping right back in the fray with a pair of super kicks. Into the cover. Jay Monster for the win. Only good for the count of 2. Nice sidestep and another roll up. Silver trying to slow the momentum of Fury Helm before the title match. Nice 360 splash, followed with the roundhouse. But once again, Jay Monster, oh shit, no. Jay Monster's not going to shut him down this time. Into the cover. For the win, only give him the count of 1. The longer this match goes on, the more momentum starting to shift in favor of the debuting All-Star. Cole holding the high ground. Gonna join Jay Monster down the ringside. Oh, big Death Valley driver down the ringside. And he is fired up. Silver holding high ground. Silver, though, taking that leap, slingshotting himself, taking down Jay Monster, and slowly creeping back into this match. Couple of elbows to the midsection. Jay Monster. Both men back into the count of 9. Silver. Oh, delivering the big power driver. Is it enough to pick up the dub? The come from behind debut. Only good for 2. Jay Monster zeroed in. A pair of dueling roundhouse. Black Mass dropping Silver in place. But the Wise Man able to hold on for 2. We are not worthy indeed. The heart, the determination, the hunger. Being shown, oh my God, dropping the hammer. Being shown by Silver. But how much can he withstand? Jay Monster in here. Bring the absolute onslaught. Float over, Liger Bomb. And the surfboard now. Jay Monster digging deep in that arsenal. No doubt trying to send that message directly to Jackson Cole. I mean, and Jay Monster did interfere in Cole's match last week versus Jay Brooks, costing him the first L that he's had in weeks. The mind games have been in play. And with his dominant performance here tonight, maybe a little bit more. Oh shit, look at that moonsault stomp. The hip-hop drop, he calls it. And Jay Monster gonna follow through with a big splash into the cover for the win. And just like that. Like I was saying, Jay Monster probably, the mind games have already started. Oh, what the fuck? What's going on here? What is going on here? I hear it, but I don't see it. Fuck we got going on? The lights were out in the arena, guys. Oh, that was booty and gay. Sorry, pardon my language. I didn't mean like that. Instant classic, though. Like I was saying, though. Jay Monster with the mind games. Held a big dominant victory here tonight. You gotta wonder if any doubt is starting to creep in the mind. Jackson Cole ahead of that title versus title match. I don't know. We're about to get into it, though. Women's Fight Night Championship on the line. You know we got Fight Night in lieu right now, so we got to do what we got to do. Let's get into it. Britt Graves, Sandra Kane, one-on-one.
The following is scheduled for one fall and is for the All-Star Pro Wrestling Fighting Women's Championship.
The Psycho in the house. The Hellraiser from Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina. The 2-time Women's World Champion. Participating in that gauntlet match last week. Looking dominant to the very end. Coming up short. But here tonight, ready to go one-on-one with the champion. No other entrance. No time delays. Bell to bell. 2 of the baddest ready to throw down, ladies and gentlemen. The number 1 contender, the Psycho, Britt Graves. winner of the 2025 Apex Tournament, the Queen of San Juan, Sandra Kane, showing up in All-Star Pro Wrestling like she owned the place, making a statement, making a name for herself, demanding attention upon arrival. Ladies and gentlemen, the reigning, defending, undisputed All-Star Pro Wrestling Fight Night Women's Champion, the Queen of San Juan, Sandra Kane. The Queen Maker's title on the line. And we all know what this title can do in the right environment, allowing also to flourish. Mike Rome, go ahead, do your thing.
And her opponent from San Juan, Puerto Rico, the All-Star Pro Wrestling Fighting Women's Champion, Goddess Sandra Lee.
My bad. I think shit. I thought I was in on mute. That's my bad. I muted myself for a second there. Couple of elbows right across the jaw. Forcing Kane to release the fireman's carry. And a big modified SOS and the Psycho fired up here. The challenger ready to close out and end this night as champion. Kane out on her feet. Graves under the top rope in a single axe handle. Dropping the champion in place. Into the cup for the win. With the title on the line. And just like that, it is all over. Britt Graves proving once again that Monday Night Havoc is her wheelhouse. And after a banger of a throwdown, just turning up the heat towards the end, that Kane was not prepared to withstand. And that's the story with the Fight Night title, man. It's been a while since we've seen somebody go all the way through with a 3 and successfully cash in. But if anybody has got the tools to complete the Queenmaker Challenge, look no further than the Hellraiser herself.
Here is your winner, and new All-Star.
And new. And new. And new. Britt Graves. Claiming her 3rd singles title of the season. And now embarking on her journey on the Queenmaker's Challenge. The Psycho, Britt Graves. Moving along, the pain train continues. It's been an epic night of action, and it's about to get even more epic. We've got the #1 contender for the Grand Prix Championship, the American Blueprint, Brian Walker, going one-on-one with stablemate of the Grand Prix champion, Nagasaki. The former, long-time Underground champion, Dominic Jason. One fall to a finish. Let's get into it. Ladies and gentlemen, this man arrived on the scene.
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 228 pounds, the Blueprint, Brian Walker.
And when I say arrived, it was more like a crash landing. Coming into a bunch of fanfare, to a ton of hype, and living up to every single last bit of it. Going on an amazing run, debuting on Fight Night, making the most of the touring TV title, coming to town, riding that wave as TV champion to the main roster. In the subsequent weeks, this man has continued to deliver on an unprecedented scale. Walking in this match, the #1 contender for the Grand Prix Championship with an official record of 9-3 in singles competition. The American Blueprint, Brian Walker, ready to collide this Saturday at Vendetta with the title on the line. But tonight, he's got another Titan to deal with.
And his opponent, representing the Judgment Day, from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 222 pounds, Alpha Jason!
Another rookie who's raised the ruckus since arrival. Dominic Jason, wasting zero time finding his niche in the underground division. In fact, the longest reigning underground champ in company history, riding that wave all summer long, shutting down all who stepped up, and now the self-proclaimed king of the underground, throwing his hat in the rest of the divisions, Grand Prix included. A scouting match for the Grand Prix champ ahead of that clash this Saturday. The Alpha of the Titans, the dirtiest player in the game, Dirty Dominic Jason. DJ, man. Out to weaken, out to maybe put a sense of doubt in the mind of the American Blueprint ahead of Saturday's festivities. We got Brian Walker. We got Dominic Jason. We got one fall to the finish in the Grand Prix division, and we underway. Meeting in the center of the ring, Walker wasted no time, trying to get Alex with an early lead, but the dirtiest play in the game, looking for the roll-up early. Holding good for the count of one, dropping the elbow. Jason with the springboard. Walker going to show him how it's done. Both men missing the mark, though. Getting the guard up in the high knee. Walker taking control early. And what a beautiful disaster with the springboard roundhouse. And that revolution knee, that ripcord knee strike, dropping Jason in place, and it's off to the races for the Blueprint. Big power bomb, and wasting no time trying to send that message, but Dominic Jason with a well-timed counter, gonna tie up Walker now. Referee stepping in to create some separation. Oh shit, Dominic Jason trying to take that cheap shot, but Walker one step ahead. Following the roundhouse out to the apron, Walker zeroed in the drop kick, landing flush into the cover for the win only. Good for the count of two. Now just trying to savage his opponent. Those targeted knee strikes. Right to the temple, no doubt, ringing the bell, the dirtiest player in the game. Rolling out the ringside to try to reset, but Walker going to give him no quarter. Big super kick from around the corner. Jason trying to turn the tide back in his favor, but a reversal of the Irish whip. Instead of back inside the ring, Walker with the advantage now. Oh, but just a little quicker on that exchange. Dominic Jason with the springboard, missing the mark. Walker line up for the springboard, but Dominic Jason just a little bit quicker that time as well. These guys pushing that pace. You gotta wonder how much does each man have in the stamina department. How long can they keep up this feverish pace that they've been setting? Theoretically, Dominic Jason can go balls to the wall. He can go as hard as he needs to. He's not got a match this weekend. Walker, on the other hand, does have a big title fight coming up. I'm sure he's not going to want to expend himself. And perhaps at his own expense. On a Monday Night Havoc. Into the cover. For the win, the Alpha only good for the count of 2. Dirty drop down DDT. Dominic Jason, who won in the chamber, for the win only good for the count of 2. Nobody home on the big splash. Walker laying it wait the sidestep, but the leg kick and the combination, Dominic Jason. Trying to outwork and outmaneuver Walker now. Springboard dropkick with the sidestep and the blueprint. Trying to fire up here. Nice sidestep. Put it in the midsection. And that patented stacked. I can't talk. Knee drop. Walker bloodying Jason with that last shot. And could it be learn to knock into the cover with the leg hook for the win. Only good for the count of 2. And this capacity crowd on their feet, showing some love, making some noise. In the enziguri gonna send DJ down to ringside. Walker going up top from 15 feet in the air. Somebody holding the leg drop. And Dominic Jason trying to pick up the scraps. Oh my goodness gracious, with the counters, the reversals, the heat. This fight spilling out on the ramp now, down to ringside. Going all the way upstairs, Walker. Once again, unable to connect with the sidestep, avoiding disaster there. Man, these dudes are getting it. A rat race back inside the ring. Jason with the advantage. A couple of well-placed elbows to the midsection. Walker, you got room to work. And the springboard roundhouse connecting clean once again. Walker with the Argentine clutch. Learn to knock once again. And this bloodthirsty crowd, they want to see it once again. Walker dragging Jason to the center before applying the cover for the win. Only good for the count of 2, and you have to wonder, was that small delay enough? Enough time for Dominic Jason to recover and survive. Walker, though, continuing to keep that pressure on, to keep that same energy. Nobody holding the moonsault. Dominic Jason, though, going to connect with his attempt, shoots the half, hooks the leg for the win. DJ only good for the count of 2. Oh, massively overshooting the mark. Both men back to the feet, back to square one, and a rocket kick. Center of the ring with the leg hook for the win. Walker, and just like that, it is all over. Crimson Bell, thank you. Man, that was amazing. Man. taking each other to the absolute limit here on Monday Night Havoc, and the #1 contender, proving why he is exactly that. The reversals on point. Heavy bombs dropped left and right. And in the end, with big win, number 10, Brian Walker, building that momentum. Confidence, no doubt, has got to be at an all-time high, headed in to said title match. With 2 learned knocks and 1 Crimson Bell later, Walker heading victorious into London. Amazing match, amazing match. Let's keep it moving, guys. We are now at the top of the card officially. We got a television championship on the line. The TV championship is in your city. And a man that made history in front of his hometown family and friends last week at Unlimited in Paris, putting the title on the line for the first time on that touring challenge with Guts and Glory winner Adrian Danger stepping up for the cause. It goes down. TV title on the line. Let's get into it.
The following is scheduled for one fall and is for the All-Star Pro Wrestling World Television Championship.
Winner of the 2023 and 2025 Guts and Glory Battle Royal. Stillwater's favorite son, the Riot Maker, the X Factor, Adrian Danger, in the house. One of the most prolific veterans in All-Star Pro Wrestling history. Entering the 2023 Battle Royal, number 2, going coast to coast, winning the whole damn thing. Lightning striking twice here in Season 3, the former world champion. Not yet ready to cash in, but definitely ready to add another title to that collection. But it ain't going to be easy. This man's got momentum on his side. This man, in front of friends and family, in a rugged crowd, last Saturday in Paris at Unlimited, dethroning Rob Anderson, becoming the 2-time World Television Champion. The former Fight Night champ, the Skywalker, Lanza Gazarian. Do not adjust your TVs. The World Television Champion is in your city. The touring title, making that monthly appearance on the World's brand. This contrast of styles is about to make for an interesting professional wrestling affair. Let's get into it.
Introducing the challenger from Stillwater, weighing in at 222 pounds, the X Factor, Adrian Danger.
With the introductions out of the way, one last look at the title for both competitors. One last look for those of y'all at home. The Touring Television Championship on the line. Danger. Kazarian. One fall to the finish. We. Underway, both making the mid center ring. The champion coming out swinging. Taking the back. Got that rear waist lock, but Danger with the standing switch. And Kazarian with the standing switch. The Skywalker showing off his grappling chops. Danger quickly turning the tide. Working a side headlock. He's going to break the stalemate. Going all the way up top with the big moonsault. Trying to win it early here and a nice near fall. The Skywalker, the Riot Maker. Havok versus Fight Night. Kazarian now. A little bit of taste of the main roster from this run as a TV touring champ. Might have to jump ship from the blue brand following this stint. Nice nightmare takeover to the basement drop kick. The champion fired up here. The Skywalker's taking to the skies. Big sidewinder bulldog slingshot on himself. A little assist from the ropes going up top. Kazarian. Unplanted, unceremoniously, gonna roll out the ringside to try to reset. Danger going up top. And the single axe handle from 15 feet. Trying to drop the knee. Kazarian out of the way. Oh, Danger out of the way. Little back and forth here. Kazarian, though, thinking destroyer down to the arena floor. Folding Danger in half. The Flying Frenchman. The reigning champion. Trying to be the remaining champion at the conclusion of this match. Pushing the pace here. With that deep stamina tank, that deep arsenal, Kazarian can take anybody to the limit, but those nasty clutch chops. Danger. Taking to the skies. Reverse quick kick to the head. Kazarian. So agile. So fluid. Cutting down the Riot Maker into the cover. For the win to retain the title, only good for 2. This crowd impressed. These men showing some heart in here. Kazarian really pushing that pace. Drop down DDT, tornado style, and Danger busted open. Danger, in danger. Kazarian. On the offensive, pushing the pace. Doubling down with another tornado DDT. Racing into the cover to retain here. Kazarian for the win. And just like that, it is all over. Kazarian, man, really making use of that speed, really making use of that stamina, pushing the pace, taking Danger into deep water that the Riot Maker is not accustomed to, picking up the dub to retain. That might have done it right there. That might have been a turning point. That destroyed down the ringside. He wasn't right after that. Kazarian just closing in for the win, doing some serious headhunting here. And the lone native European managing to hold on to the title another week, locking himself for date at Vendetta.
Here is your winner, and still All-Star Pro Wrestling.
And still, and still, and still. Boo. I wonder why that match happened like that, though. That's weird. Nonetheless, co-main event time. We got the ladies in action. We got tag team action. We got action. It goes down. The Fallen. The Madness. Number one contender, Bailey Nelson, trying to get one more stab at the champ ahead of their title match.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, Sub-Zero, Bailey Nelson, and the Demon, Akira Tanaka, the Fallen.
The two-time women's tag team champions have arrived on the scene. Synergy in Darkness, the Fallen, has descended on Monday Night Havoc. Nelson was one of the biggest upsets of the season, knocking off reigning champion Kelly Rage clean in one-on-one action just 2 weeks ago. Logging in for a title bout this Saturday at Vendetta. But here on this night, we got duos action. Each lady trying to get an edge with some backup.
And their opponents, the All-Star Pro Wrestling Women's World Champions, Callie Rage, and the one, Taryn Williams, the Madness.
Tonight, Rage, ready to sow some doubt in the mind of the challenger. We got the champion and number one contender kicking things off. Nelson, one of the biggest upsets of the season, taking down Rage clean in one-on-one action just 2 weeks ago. Now looking to double down, looking to get another victory over the champ, this time in tag competition, ahead of the title match But quick tags on display. The Madness operating at peak proficiency. Vintage Terry Williams there. Going all the way up top. Big time best moonsault ever. Shoots the half into the cover. With the leg hook trying to make some short work. And Tanaka in quick, fast, and hurry to break up the cover attempt. Reverse over the Irish whip. Bailey Nelson trying to do some damage. The two-time women's tag champ looking for her first singles title run here in All-Star Pro. Tonight here, looking to make her impression on two former women's world champions. Tag is good. Here comes a hard-hitting Tanaka. The brick shithouse of the women's division. This one is all fur coat and no trousers. And just putting all that weight, all that pressure on Williams. Nice sidestep by the one. Oh, but the takedown stifled a hard knee for a trouble in Williams. The combat sport enthusiast gonna make the tag. West Coast Cali checking in. Working in tandem, dual shoulder tackles by the Madness. Irish whipping in the corner. Building up some steam. Rage. Sliding and a follow through with the German suplex. And as per tradition, here in All-Star Pro, this tag team match is no count-out, no disqualification. The only stipulation is the pinfall or submission must occur inside the ring between the two legal competitors. Other than that, it is a free-for-all. Going up top, the champion. Picture perfect moonsault into the cover. For the win, Rage only good for the count of 2. 1. The ref says 1. Ooh, Irish whip in the corner. And once again, the Madness working in tandem like a well-oiled tag team wrestling machine. Irish whip in the corner. Nelson. Gonna tie the champ to the tree of woe. Repeated knees to the midsection. The Madness rolling the ringside to try to regroup. Into the cover. West Coast Cali only good for 2. Missing the mark with the leg drop off the springboard. Nelson with the Irish whip in the corner. Tag is good, and once again, working together, the Fallen doing their damnedest to do some damage. Rage hung out the draw on the top rope, and a big elbow drop followed through cleanly. Spotting that stop sign. Ready to implement some weapons, but Rage with a sliding foot sweep. Making Tanaka pay. Irish whipping in the ropes. Ooh, nasty. Nasty with the knee. Right to the face. Rage. Face first in the top turnbuckle. West Coast Cali going up top. Planting her opponent. Oh, shit. With that Sin City special. Rage though. Just honor. The three-time reigning women's world champion. Putting that work in. Tanaka though with the elbow right in the eye and the shoulder tackle blasting right through the champion. Tag is made on both sides. Williams, Nelson in the ring. Hard knee right in the midsection. Everything including the kitchen sink. The one. Oh. Sub-Zero. Cold as ice. Bailey Nelson. Those rolling German suplexes, looking for the trifecta and nails it. Trying to implement more weaponry into this match. Irish Whipping once again working together here. This time though, ready to end it. The Fallen have descended into the cover. Oh, referee taking her time to get in position and Rage right there to break up the pin attempt. Tanaka, the Demon, with the Dominator. Rolling through, float over DDT, the one, making the climb. Oh, but pushed off Bailey Nelson, doing her due diligence, and Tanaka gonna pick up the scraps. Look at the power, but letting gravity take its course. Williams fighting back. Nice chop block counter. And another float over DDT. This time Williams. His weapon in hand. Hammerlock back suplex. And the tag is made. The champ back in the fight. And a beautiful counter on the DDT. Quick tags on display. Brilliant tag team wrestling from the Madness. Count on the Irish whip. Tanaka. No, Williams. Ooh, and the short forearm. One of the original pillars in women's wrestling, an all-star pro, the one. Taking Tanaka for the ride, and another quick tag. Do some damage. Tag out, rest, rinse, and repeat. Meanwhile, Tanaka's been in there for quite some time. Taking on a lot of damage. Expending a lot of energy. Maybe to her own dismay. However, on the other hand, Nelson out there stewing, firing up, getting very well rested, and might be ready for a rally. If I'm the Madness, I'm going to continue to try to isolate Akira Tanaka. I'm not going to let her make that tag. I'm going to punish her big ass. And I'm not going to allow that to happen, but it already happened. Tag is made. Nelson. Oh, and the big back body drop right on top of the stop sign. Rage rolling out to try to reset. And now with that stop sign, Williams neutralized. Rage laid out. Tanaka on the hunt. Double underhook. Reversal, big back body drop. Bailey Nelson. Another reversible Nelson in dangerous territory. Hello. Doing some furniture shopping, making the fans happy, bringing out that table. Nelson walking right into the trap though. Rage with the roll up. And the kick out at 1. Working the combo. Rage with the deep digger. Bottom rope, springboard, moonsault for big money. Now with table in hand, the women's world champion. Oh, the #1 contender. Making the tag, Williams in. And another hard knee right in the midsection, dropping Bailey Nelson in place. Nice sidestep. Williams with the Irish whip. The counter, gallops to the eyes. And the reversals on point here. We are deep in the trenches late in this match. Oh my goodness gracious, let's go. Face first in the top turnbuckle. Tag is made. Ready once again, making the climb. Tanaka. Fallen insanity into the cover. For the win, and here goes Rage once again to break it up. Tanaka going up. Tanaka coming down, big shoulder tackle, dropping, tearing in place. Williams desperately trying to make it a cover, trying to make the tag, but cut off, and a big gut wrench suplex from deadlift position. Tanaka now gonna make the tag. Here coming Nelson. Reversal of the Irish whip. Nelson walking down Williams. Nelson setting up that table. Maybe. Possibly. Williams with the big combination into the cover. Is it enough to pick up the win here? And it definitely is not. Bailey Nelson kicking out at 1. Williams hoisted up on the top turnbuckle, but a well-timed counter, working the combination. Williams, ooh, with the big back breaker, and she is now going to tag out. Rage in, Tanaka in, working the combination. The back and forth is real. Tanaka, pump handle, locked in the fall-away slam. Into the cover. For the win. Here comes Williams. Rage with a well-timed counter. A foot sweep. And gonna slap on that Muda lock, the Hollywood and Vine. Oh. But Bailey Nelson running some last-minute interference. Rage taken down with the headbutt. Tanaka gonna pick up the scraps. But the champion. Oh no, Tanaka. A quick combination from West Coast Cali. With the table set, late in the match, bringing the business, Rolling Thunder, the champion, into the cover. And Nelson in to break it up once again. The champion in a very vulnerable state right now. Propped on the table, Tanaka, with stop sign in hand, about to wear that ass up. racing into the cover. Akira Tanaka for the win following a stop sign shot. Only good for the count of 2. Massive power on display with that big fall away slam. The sliding foot sweep. Tag is made. The 1 in. A sharp shot in the midsection. Tanaka with the Irish whip. Williams with some misdirection here, but the table's in the way. And I was wondering if we were going to see it tonight. Somebody going to represent Taryn Williams breaking out the good old-fashioned Monday Night Special. And more interference from Bailey Nelson. But the consummate professional, Williams, undeterred. Oh, shit, she's in trouble, though. Akira Tanaka, oh, wow. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, snap. Big time powerbomb right through the table. Table shattered in 1,000 pieces. The stop sign banged up. The referee laid out. Williams laid out. Tanaka with microphone in hand. We are late in the game here. Foreign objects playing a big factor. The sit-out jawbreaker. Williams gonna try to roll out to try to reset, but she's in some bad territory right now. Unloading with that fall-away slam once again. The referee back to her feet. And the tag is made. Bailey Nelson with easy pickings. The sidestep. But rolled up. Williams. Only good for 2. 1. Ref says 1. Vintage Taryn Williams here. The 1 firing up. And the cold cock. The 1-hitter quitter. The stifle once again in the back and forth. I'm telling you, it's real. Out here making the case for the all-women PLE. Thus far, all 3 women's matches on this card have been absolute fire. Nelson taking Williams to work. Into the cover for the win here. Bailey Nelson. Only good for 2. Off the rebound, a sharp shot to the midsection, dropping Nelson to a single knee. Tag is made. And working in tandem here, setting up for the Tower of Doom. The Madness taking Nelson for the ride. Rage into the cover. Oh, and a close near fall to Tanaka. Not even worried about the pin attempt. Knew Nelson was going to kick out. Trying to neutralize Williams from the match. And we are down to 1-1. The champion and the challenger. No, Williams didn't make the save once again. But the #1 contender says she will not be denied. The hunger. Bailey Nelson dropping the elbow from the middle row. And out the ringside once again to grab more weaponry. Williams. Tagged in. And here comes the powerhouse. Ready to put that work in. Irish whip into the corner. Oh, with the elbow right in the eye. Looking for the dominator once again. Williams having none of it. Irish whip into the corner. Nelson neutralized. Vintage, the one. A hard right hand. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Pump handle, fall away, slam. Williams landing right on that stop sign. Nelson in to pick up the scraps. Emotionless Taryn Williams at the mercy now of Sub-Zero. Propped up on the top rope. Williams with some evil intent. And a big delayed superplex. Power on display, but Nelson seemingly fired up from that onslaught. Williams with the roll up. Williams with the roll up. Only good for two. The one slicer, Taryn Williams. Instead of going for the cover, grabbing that microphone. Bailey Nelson with the exclamation point, and Williams in once again to save it. Rage back in the match. Boot in the midsection, setting up for it. The California driver playing it clean directly in front of Tanaka, who's going to come in to make the save. And this match going to continue. Oh shit, but the champ got another one locked in the chamber. Nelson says no. She said eh. Now lit up with that combination. Tag is made. Nelson being propped up by the ropes. Or perhaps luring Williams in, the big back body drop. And the blind tag, Tanaka in, Nelson taking the powder. Oh my goodness, there's deception among the ranks in the Fallen. Snake eyes on the apron, and yes indeed, my friends, that is the hardest part of the ring. Hot tag is made. And Nelson. Might have caught Cali again. Rolling German suplexes from the Barcelona native. The #1 contender has the champion right where she wants her. Dragging to the center of the ring. Shoots the half. Into the cover. For the win. Only good for the count of 2. Nelson got something to say. She's got the microphone in hand. Rage. Oh my God, with the big alpha mare slam. Drop down DDT following the combination of both ladies laid out. This has been one long, grueling matchup. Callie Ray setting up for it once again, calling for it, delivered the California driver, but gonna make the tag instead of going for the pin. Oh, Taryn Williams gonna pick up the scraps now. What the fuck, really? Like, how many times are you gonna break up a pinfall attempt? I don't understand. Damn, Bailey Nelson. Yeah, so needless to say, I'm gonna let y'all know right now, we're only doing one tag team match at the PLE. Because I'm damn sure not doing 3 of them, because this shit is ridiculous. But then my match gonna be fucking 5 minutes. Tanaka looking to close out strong. Into the cover for the win. Williams with the roll up for the win. Only good for the count of 2. The Madness setting up once again. Elevator up. The Tower of Doom. Rage racing into the cover for the win. Only good for the count of 2. Drop down DDT right on top of that fucking stop sign. Oh, slapped in the face though, no respect. The deep digging Alabama slam. See, now we're getting in territory where motherfuckers start getting injured and shit. Another Tower of Doom incoming by the Madness. Will the third time be enough to end it? Tanaga taking for another nasty spill. Race for the win here. And just like that, it is all over. A banger, but it could have went like 10 minutes less. Goddamn. Sheesh. The ladies bringing the heat, making it count, making the most of those minutes. What a long, grueling match that was. But in the end, the Madness pick up the dub, and Cali Rage walking into London with the momentum.
Here are your winners, Cali Rage and the one, Taryn Williams, the Madness.
The Madness picking up the win, but at what cost? Sporting those war wounds here in the co-main event in a 5-star banger. Let's keep it moving, y'all. Like the old adage goes, time flies when you're having fun. It's now time for the main event of the evening. Number one contendership on the line. Former champion J-Rock really wanted his rematch, but he got to put that work in for it. Dream Superstar. And tag team partner of the champ, Larry Loco, all throwing their head in the ring. One of these men will be facing off for the World Heavyweight title this Saturday at Vendetta. Let's do it.
The following contest is a triple threat Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 228 pounds, showstopper J-Rock.
The day one veteran, the man that scratched, clawed, and fought his way to the top. The Berserker, the Strongman, the former Grand Prix champion, the former World Heavyweight champion, J-Rock, trying to lock in for another crack at the champ.
And his opponents, first, from Jacksonville, Florida, weighing in at 212 pounds, the Dream Superstar.
It could be a dream or a nightmare. The two-time World Television Champion, the two-time Grand Prix champion, now with his shot to ascend to the top of the card. The season one veteran, and quite possibly the biggest match in his all-star pro wrestling career. Internationally known. A superstar among the all-stars. The Dream Superstar.
Diego, California, weighing in at 205 pounds, the Monster, Larry.
Another highly decorated, highly anticipated All-Star. One-time World Tag Team Champion, two-time Hardcore Champion, two-time Grand Prix Champion. Now with his sights also set toward the top. Built on respect, Logos Terribles have a very real possibility of headlining Vendetta in London. J-Rock, the Dream, Superstar. Larry Loco, one fall to the finish, and Larry Loco straight out the gate trying to eliminate the Dream Superstar from the equation, dropping him with the Giant Slayer, and then got some action for J-Rock as well. Larry Loco hit the ground running in this three-way dance. Elimination style. No countouts. No disqualification. Last man standing gets the bag. Larry Loco, he got the mallet. Another Giant Slayer, Larry Loco. All business here this evening. And J-Rock gonna hold on. The Dream now. Said it's my turn. Irish whip into the corner. Nasty combination, wrecking Larry Loco. Marching right over to Rock now. All three prolific former Grand Prix champions. Into the cover. Looking for the elimination. Loco over to kick out at one. In the intense fury of the little monster. No doubt shining through. Doing his thing last night. Putting on quite a performance. Wrestling twice last night. And still stepping in here to compete once again this evening. Dream logging on that patented dungeon lock, trying to put J-Rock to sleep. A hard right hand. Reverse back elbow though. Rock still in the fight. Dream taking a little bit of liberties there though. Hey, all's fair when it comes to number one contenderships. Larry Loco using that horn to great effect. I'm weak. Into the cover. Trying to thin the herd a little bit, and J-Rock sent packing. Is it going to be the Dream? Is it going to be Larry Loco? Is this false count anywhere? Larry Loco firing back with the enziguri. The Dream created some space with an elbow to the midsection. A hard knee to the face, cleaning Larry Loco out. The Superstar. Working that submission game to a T here. Cobra Clutch. Not all the way locked in. Larry Loco refusing. Oh, shit. Larry Loco looking for the Giant Slayer yet again. Man, let's go. Fast and Furious is the order of this match. In the package. Bomb for the win. Wow, what the fuck? And just Like that. It is all over. It was just quick. They were doing some damage though. Why is this match not ending though? It is all over. Maybe they're waiting on my cue. Y'all can go home now. Match is over. Hey man, what we doing here, y'all? Oh, 2K. Yeah. I don't know how that tag team match lasted that long, but the two matches on the other side of it were super quick. Just feels a little bit unbalanced for me, and I could have used the other two to be a little bit longer. But that's what's up, though. That's what's up. Congratulations to the Dream. Now we're locked in for the main event. Go ahead and give them that real quick. So, I want to thank y'all for tapping in. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for the support. That being said, we are done for the night. Dream Superstar moving on. Face Terrible Tito for the title. We got the Continental Crown this Wednesday for the Power Driver side. So until next time, I've been War and Peace. We are All-Star Pro Wrestling. And this was Monday Night Havoc. Y'all keep the peace. What I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. Oh, what are we doing here, y'all? Okay, well, Nelson is injured. How did I fucking know it? We'll see what's up, y'all. Now that women's title match is in limbo, we'll get back to y'all on that one. That being said, we will check y'all all on Wednesday for the Continental Crown. So until next time, y'all keep the peace or fight like hell. Good night, everybody.